Yeah, the 7 men and 1 woman have all made their first appearances here in court. King 5 is not identifying them at this point because they have not yet been formally charged. However, detectives tell us that they came from all across the country to celebrate a notorious neo-Nazi from Western Washington.
We are asking that the bail on this matter be increased.
Police say they came from as near as Bothell and as far as Pittsburgh and Illinois to take part in what white supremacists call Martyrs Day, commemorating the death of Robert J. Matthews, who was killed in a shootout with FBI agents on Whidbey Island in 1984. Police say the suspects walked into the Rec Room bar in Linwood on Friday night and started harassing an African-American DJ. When they were told to leave the bar, witnesses say the group got violent and started beating the DJ and a friend as they yelled racist slurs. While it's unclear if the attack was premeditated, Sheriff's Department spokeswoman Sherry Ireton says the suspects didn't hide their hate.
Specifically for the person who is from Snohomish County, we've had interaction with him several times, and he was already listed in our jail registry as someone who is a white supremacist. The others either had tattoos or monikers or clothing that would identify them as that, or they told patrol deputies. So it was a combination of any of those 3 things.
All 8 of those defendants are expected to be charged tomorrow. There was also a video of this attack that detectives are currently looking at. And we're also told tonight that the FBI is now investigating this as a hate crime, and that could bring some stiffer penalties if hate crime convictions do come. And one last note on a little bit of a positive note here, we are told that the 2 men who were the victims of this attack were not seriously injured. At the Snohomish County Courthouse, Eric Wilkinson, King 5 News.